need stick distance, otherwise it ends up with jewel. All right, breath in. Exhale, rolling down. Slowly come up. Down.
You've got an easier option.
Let's do 3 more. Two more. And 1 more. Roll down and let's just hang at the bottom. And slowly coming up. Interlocking the hands behind your back. Press down, drop the shoulders. Turn right. Inhale. Exhale, try and turn a little bit more. Come back to the front. Turn left. Turn a little bit more. Come back to the front and look up. Look forward and lift those arms up as high as you can. And release. Pick up your pole. Now I'm only doing a little bit to start with, and we'll do more later on. Take it into your left hand. All right, right hand, come up and over the top. So go lower. Yep. All right, bend into your left knee. Now with your left hand, I want you to push the pole away. With your right hand, you're pulling on it. So pull with the right, push with the left, pushing your right hip away from you as much as you can. Just breathing into it. Exhale, stretch further. Release, come up. Swap back to the other side. So, soften into this right knee. Right hand is going to push the pole away. Left hand is going to pull it. Pushing your left hip away. And come up, release. Okay, pop it back into your left hand and come down onto your left knee. I want you to flex the left foot. Does anyone need a knee pad? All right, so make sure that left foot's flexed. So curl your toes under, bring your right leg straight out in front of you. Push the pole firmly into the floor. That will engage, of course. Squish, glue, and tuck. So push, push, push with this hand. Lean into it a little bit. Squeeze the glue, tuck again. Release, keep holding the pole, take the right leg out to the side. Lengthen that left arm away as you push through that right knee. So just stretching over to the right. Leaning. And 1. Bring it in. All right, let's change sides. Right hand, so right foot is flexed, squeezing that right bottom, tuck, push this firmly into the floor. Bit rattly, isn't it? Keep squeezing, tuck, lean into it a little bit more. Release, open up that left leg to the side, so lengthen away, keep that arm straight, pushing through this left knee, leaning into it. 2 and 1, release. Okay, pop the pole down for the moment. Take your right leg out straight. Just quickly give you all a band. Not everyone needs one. All right. That you're tight. Tight asses.
I thought that was a good thing.
You don't need it, do you? You can grab that foot, can't you? Yep. Okay, so if you can use your hand, you'll grab this foot. If you can't, I want you to use your band. Lengthen into it. So inhale, exhale, just chest towards that right foot. taking your right hand, left hand, sorry, down the centre of your shoulder blades. I want you to turn to the left side of the room. Just hold it, a couple of breaths here. And then on the next breath out, so inhale, exhale, turn and see if you can look to the ceiling under that left arm. All right, turning your chest back towards that right knee. Come up, take that left leg all the way across to your right shoulder and twist to your left. Two, and one, release. Let's change sides. Left foot, right foot in, reach forward to that left foot. Inhale, exhale, a little bit further. Right hand down the centre of your shoulder blades, turning to the right side of the room first. Just hold it here for a few breaths. All right, exhale, turn a little bit more, looking up to the ceiling under that top arm. All right, turning back, chest towards that left knee and coming up. Take that right leg over towards that left shoulder now and twisting around to your right. Okay, release. Now we're going to sit cross-legged. So for those I've put the pillows out for, I want you to sit on the pillows. So bum on the pillow, and that will allow you to sit a little bit easier into this position. You right, Eva?
I'll see.
Okay, they're up there if you need one. Okay, so just, oh.
There's always one.
So I'll get everyone to put their right leg in front. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, reaching up and over. So left hand to the floor, right hand lengthening over now. Really cement that right hip down into the floor. All right, now we're going to turn our chest towards that left knee and continue to reach our right hand forward. Come back into your side position and come up. Bend your right arm down. Left arm's going to cross over the top. Now you might not be able to get all the way around like this, but I just want you to hold this position to wherever you can. All right, I want you to tuck into your lower back. So round your back and push those elbows forward. Straighten up tall. Okay, so sinking into that lower back, rounding slightly, push forward. And up tall, and we'll do one more. Round. Come up tall, now hold it there, presses, up, up. 5 and 6, release. Hands to the front, walk yourself out as far as you can. Inhale, exhale, walk out further. Inhale, walk out further. Just holding it here. So this morning I'm going to hold everything. It's not going to be as much a moving from position to position. I want you to hold positions. All right, walk yourself back in and let's take the left leg in front. All right. Right hand to the floor, left hand reach up and over. So lengthen through that left hand. All right, we're slowly going to turn that chest towards that right knee and keep stretching forward with that left hand. All right, coming back into your side bend and come up, bending that left elbow, right arm's going to come over the top and coming into this position. All right. So just, yeah, you can just do that if you can't get into the full twisting arm. So tuck the tailbone, pushing the elbows forward. So we're rounding that back and then we're coming up tall. Sink into the lower back, pushing the elbows forward. Come up tall. Do one more. Tuck, push forward with those elbows. Come up tall. Now we're lifting the arms up, hands towards the ceiling for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Walk yourself out as far as you can. 4, 2, and 1, and coming back in. All right, uncross those legs. Take your feet wide, take your hands behind you. So we're going to roll to the right, push. See, you might want to come off your pillows now.
I'm not really sure. This is actually quite
As
comfortable.
I'm watching everyone fall backwards here, just come off your pillow. Take your feet as wide as the mat. Take the legs to the right, push that left knee into the floor, up and over, push your right knee into the floor. So work it, trying to get that leg that follows into the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Come back to central position. Bring your right leg down in front. Take your left foot behind. So however it feels, however it wants to sit, like don't force it to be right back here if it's not comfortable. You can have your hands to the floor. Now we are just going to move from position to position. So hands to the floor, lean forward. And we're just going to hold each position for a few breaths. Come up. Turn to your left, lean forward. So you won't get to lean very far. Come up. Turn back to the front, lean into it. Come up. Turn to your right, hands to the floor, lean into it. So that's one round. We're going to do 2 more of those. Come up. Turn back to the front, lean forward into it. Come up. Turn to your left, lean into it. Come back. Turn back to the front, lean into it. Come up, and then go to the right, lean into it. So we're going to do 1 more round of that. Come up, back to the front, lean into it. Come up, turn. Hello. All right. So what you want to do is grab a pole and a mat, lean into it, come up, back to the front, up, to the right, lean into it, come up, come back to the front and hold it here. Now, chest towards that right knee, and then move it over towards the foot. So staying as low as you can, go from knee to foot. Knee to foot. All right, go. 4, 3, 2. Now we've just done one side, unfortunately. Just 1. Release and come up. All right, let's change that over to the other side. Come keep back and do some good stretches. All right, so we've got 3 rounds. Hands to the floor, down. Come up. Turn to the right, lean into it. So that's one you feel like you're stiff, but you won't go far in this position anyway. Back to the front, lean into it. Come up and then turn to the left. And up, back to the front. Into it. Come up, turn to the right, lean. Come up, back to the front. Up, to the left. And up, back to the front. One last round through. Come up, to the left, lean. Up, back to the front again. Up, and then to the left, lean into it. And up, back to the front. All right, so go chest to left knee and then cross to the foot. So from knee to foot, staying as low as you can. Do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. 1 more. And centre and release. Okay, make your way up standing. I want you to take wide feet. So again, if you're a bit tight, you can pop your pillow in front of you so that you can take your hands down to something. So I just want you to roll down, drop the crown of the head to the floor. So feeling the lengthening in the back, drop your head as well. So you're looking through your legs. All right, push your hands up to straight. Twist your right hand up to the ceiling. Bring that right hand back to the floor, left hand up to the ceiling. Twist, twist, twist. Down. Do that again. We're going to do 10 of these. Twist, hold, come down, left, twist and hold. Come out. If you need a break from bending over, you can come up, right, down, to the left, down. We've got 4 more. 4, down, 3, 2 more, 2, last one, 1, release, drop the crown of the head to the floor, do a slow roll up. Right. Coming up tall for a moment. All right, so you're going to come back down again, walk your hands to the right. Drop your chest in close towards that right knee. Now toes are facing forward, chest in towards that knee. Hold. Keep leaning into it. All right, move to the middle and then over to the left, chest in towards that knee. Come back to the center, grab each elbow and just sink into it. Just sink, sink, sink. So not using the hands to catch us this time, just holding. As long as you don't get dizzy or have any problem with that. All right, hands back to the floor. Move over to the right. Lean into it. See if you can walk your hands to the other side of that right foot and hold. Chest in towards that knee. Come back to the center, move to the other side. Chest in towards that knee. Walk the hands as far as you can. All right, back to center and do a slow roll up. Okay. I want you to split your feet. So take your left foot in front. All right, hands behind your back, hinge forward, flat back, sending your hips back behind you and come up. We're going to do about 5. So hinge forward, little pause at the bottom, come up. And come up. 4. And up. 1 more. 5. Hold it here. Now take that left hand down towards the floor and I want you to take your right hand up to the ceiling and hold it. So try and twist your body. So you've got the wrong leg forward, Eva. That's why it feels funny. Left leg forward. Yeah. Lift, lift, lift. All right. Bring those hands back down to the floor. Now I want you to come down kneeling on that right knee. So just want you to lean forward into it. So stretching your hip flexor and pull it back into a hamstring. So draw the toes back. Come forward, push forward, 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 pull back. Move into it and pull back. Lean into it, pull back. Let's do 2 more. Lean into it. Back and then 1 more. Lean into it and hold. Take the hands to the floor. Okay, now you can keep this right foot on the floor, right knee on the floor, or you can lift it up, whatever suits your flexibility. Now what I want you to do is just sink down as deep as you can into your elbows. Yep, just bend where you can. Doesn't matter how deep you go. Now I just want you to try and use this left arm to push your right knee, left knee open. Left knee, so just pushing it open as much as you can and holding. All right, bringing that right knee back to the floor. Now what I want you to do is bring this left leg in front of you like this. Is that going to be too awkward for you, Wendy? All right, Wendy, come down onto your back, cross your left ankle over your right knee and pull the knees in here. Yeah. Okay, so that's an option. If you can't go into this pigeon pose, just hold that. All right, keep your arms up straight. Straight arms, lean into it. Straight arms, yeah. All right, just rock forward, side to side, side to side. All right, walk your, so you just stay with that, Wendy. Everyone else, walk your hands around to the right, sink down into your elbows just to where you can. Just holding it. Now this is all we're doing is holding. So Wendy, you just pull your knees in and hold. Otherwise, now start to just sink down a little bit more, pushing that right hip to the floor. Everyone in pigeon pose. Okay, release. Come up, push up to straight arms, bringing that right leg back behind you. From there, push up into an up stretch. And then walk your hands in. However suits you to come up, you don't have to do it that way, you come up however you want. All right, so right leg in front, hands behind your back, hinge forward, flat back, and come up. Go again. One more. All right, so we're staying here. We're going to drop that right hand to the floor. Now you only go where you're comfortable to go, and you're going to twist that left hand up to the ceiling. Twist your body. Release. Bring both hands back to the floor. You are now taking that left knee down to the floor. All right, come up tall. Yep. Sink into it. And then pull back into a hamstring stretch. Lean forward. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Lean into it. Back. Then lean into it, hands to the floor. So this is one, you can keep that knee down or you can lift it up. All right, so you're going to start to sink into your elbows to wherever you can, and you're going to use this right hand to push this right knee open. Okay, release. So Wendy, this is where you flip onto your back. Anyone else who wants to lay on their back can do it. Otherwise, you're going to bring this right leg in front of you, slide your left leg back behind you. Bring you up, so you take that left leg back behind. Yep, that's it. Up tall. All right, so all we're going to do is just rock the hips from side to side. So push the left hip down, release. Left hip down, release. Now we're going to walk our hands around to the left. Sinking down just to where you can and pushing. So you just hold it in now, Wendy, pressing your left hip down towards the floor. Release. And coming back up onto those knees. From there, curl those toes under again. Make your way up standing however you want. Otherwise, up. Hips to the ceiling, pushing your heels into the floor, bend the knees slightly, walking the hands in towards those feet and roll up. All right, grab your pole. Across the back of the shoulders. Now, I want you to bend into your knees, tighten your bottom muscles. Is that awkward? So I've left you a band there, just in case it's too hard with the pole. That goes for anyone. You find the pole too rigid, swap for the band. All right, so what I want you to do is headlights on these hips and they're going to stay facing forward. So soften your knees, squeeze your glutes tuck, twist to the right. So notice my hips, stay forward, come back to center, twist to the left. So just loosening up through that rib cage. Very sound, isn't it? All right, go. 8. So with each twist now, we're trying to increase that rib cage movement. 4 more. 4 more. 2. 1. Come back to center. You can straighten up those legs. Maybe take your feet wider. Side and up. Side and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. From there, you're going to tip forward again. So flat back, sending your hips back. Push back, push back, push back, and come up. All right. I'm going to take somebody else is pressing on your neck. Yeah. Try and get it. And you can take it there. See, you don't want it on your neck. Want it there. Now, if it's too uncomfortable, I'm going to get put your hands out to the side. Yeah, yeah. That's why there's just some things you just have to modify a little bit on. So just hands to side, tipping forward. Yeah, you don't ever want anything pressing into your neck. All right. Do 2 more. 2. 1 more. Tip forward and hold. Twist to the right. Center. Twist to the left. Center. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. 1. Come back to center and stand up. All right. Take the pole in front of you. Now you can grab your pole. All right. Holding it just outside your thighs. Lift up. Push back slightly. Bring it forward. Let's do 6. So a little bit of postural focus. 4. 3. 2. Hold the arms up on 1. Pull down behind the head and press up. Now, if you find the pole too awkward with these exercises, you will change it over to that purple band. 5. So you're squeezing into the shoulder blades. 2. 1. Hold it there. I want you to push that pole back behind you. So push back. Push back. 3. Push back. 4. 5. 6. Going to 10. 7. 8. 9 and 10. Hold it behind the head, press up, bring it down in front of the face. So behind, front. If it's too hard behind, just stay with the front. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Now, I'm probably thinking you might need to go for the band, Wendy. Probably maybe you too, Colin. Michael, maybe, and probably you either. Because you're going to hold it wide. I want you to go all the way back, all the way forward. So we're trying to do that without doing the wiggle. Yeah. Oh. Watch the hair. Okay, so just go back to lifting up and down. Yeah. All right, do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 more. 1. Bring it forward. All right, you can grab your pole for this one. Take your right arm out long, left arm is bent. All right, that left arm is going to come behind the head and forward. So this is how we work in the same way, working one arm. So it gives you that same mobility. 5, 6. Colin, turn your palm forward on that left hand. Yep. 9, 10. All right, left arm goes out long, right arm bent, forward and back. So palm is forward. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just go slow, Eva. Yeah, 6. 9, that's all right. 10, you just keep moving. If you can't do the full move, you keep moving. All right, holding the pole out, just holding it outside your thighs, lift. Twisting the pole to one direction, you go as far as you can. Bring it back, go to the other side. Bring it back. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 2, and 1, release. Take that pole behind you so your palms are facing away. All right, so knuckles into bottom. Tip forward so your feet can be hip width apart. Lift those arms up as high as you can. Drop them back down by your bottom. So lift, down, lift, down. 7, 6, 5, 2, and 1, release. Okay, make your way up standing. Okay, coming down onto your tummy, keeping your pole if you can. If you can't, you'll just do 3 arms. So taking the arms out long, I want you to lift the arms. Now to start with, you're just going to pull in under your chin. So I am going to get harder, but work with what feels right for you. So don't bring your hands too close together. You want to take them a little bit apart. So go 6, 5. Pull your tummy in. 4, 3. If you can't do it with the pole, just do it without the pole. You can do one arm, 1, up. Now, if you can, I want you to go behind the head and come forward. 6, 5. Yeah, don't force yourself to do something your body doesn't want to do. 4, 3, 2, 1, down. All right. Holding the pole, I want you to hold the pole shoulder width apart, lift the hands. Now all we're going to do is walk the hands in towards each other till they touch, walk them out wide. So it's in, out, in, out. Do 3 more. In, out, in, out, and 1 more. In, and out, and hop the pole down. All right, reach back, interlock the hands behind you. All right, lift your chest. Now this may be enough for you. If you can go more, you're going to lift those legs up and go into little swimming kicks. Otherwise, I just want you to hold that stretch. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 2, 1, down. Hands to the floor. All right. Now I just want you to lift and lift those hands up with you and come back down. So it's up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the forearms on the floor. So hands, elbows on the floor. Just a half cobra push up. 1. Half cobra push up. 2. 4. 2 more. 5, 6. Come down. All right. Lift your left leg. You're going to roll to your right, tap that left foot to the floor, bring it back and go long. Lift your right leg. So you can be flat on the floor with your upper body. If you can get a little bit of extra height, you'll work a little bit more into the lower back. But again, listen to your body. Right, let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. 1, release, push up, take your bottom back by your heels. All right, come up onto your fours. I'm going to do some wrist work. So hands facing forward. All right, just do a couple of angry cats here. So exhale, angry, happy. Breathe out, angry, happy. Do one more, angry, happy. Now, I want you to turn the wrists out to the sides and just move side to side. So just working into the wrist, go 6, 5, 4, 3, and 1. Go angry cat. Release. 2 more. Exhale, angry. Release. 1 more. Angry. Release. Turn your hands back. So your fingertips now just work with where your body wants to go. All right, pull back. So hips to the back of the room, come forward. Hips to the back of the room, come forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here, angry cat. Release. Exhale. Release. 1 more. Exhale. Release. Turn the hands back to the front. All right, flip your left hand over. Pull back. Release. Turn that back. Right hand. Pull back. Release. So we're stretching the front of the wrist now. 4. So you flip it over, pull back. 3. Flip it over, pull back. 2. Flip it over, pull back. 1. Release. Just have a quick rest. Take the weight off the hands and the wrists. All right, come up. Staying on all fours. Walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Hold it there. Do an angry cat. So this stretches through the lats. Release. Exhale. 2. Without tuck. 3. Do 2 more. And then 1 more. 5. Release. Bring the hands back to the middle. All right. Left hand, reach through as far as you can, dropping the side of the head to the floor. And bring it back. You can do that again 2 more times through. Left hand reaches through as far as you can. Bring it back. 1 more. Reach through. Hold it there. Now take your right hand up to the ceiling and hold. Now that may be enough. If you can take that right hand down behind your back and open up that right shoulder as much as you can. Show you this angle. So hand behind your back and open it. All right, bring that right hand back to the floor, bring the left hand out. All right, we're going to feed this left hand through 1 more time, and then I want you to reach that right hand out as forward as you can. Just holding for 3, 2, 1, release. Left hand in, right hand in. Walk your hands to the left side of your mat. Angry cat. Release. Exhale, angry. Do 3 more. 3. 2 more, angry. And 1 more, angry. Release, come back to the center. Right hand going through as far as you can. Bring it back. Right hand through as far as you can. Bring it back. 1 more, right hand through and hold. Taking that left hand up to the ceiling. Your option, you can come down behind your back and then push that left shoulder open as much as you can. Release. Left hand goes back to the floor, pull it back. So we've got one more reach through, hand through, and then lengthen that left hand forward as much as you can, and holding it for 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up and release. Okay, into a sitting position. The wide legs. Now, again, this is where the pillows, those pillows may help you. Go wide. I want you to walk yourself out forward to where you can. Inhale, exhale. If you go out a little bit further. All right, come up. Sit tall, just with the hands in front of you. I want you to open the toes as much as you can, turn them in. So open, close, open, close. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold them wide, hands to the floor. Walk out again. And come up. Bend the knees in, feet, soles of the feet together, and then try and use your elbows to push the knees wide. Bring into it. Release, go back to wide legs. All right, walk yourself out back. All right, we're just holding. Go as deep as you can. Feel your maximum stretch, and we're going to hold it for 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can sink more. Inhale. One more. Release. Come up. Bring those legs in towards each other. I want you to reach forward. Release. Sit up tall. Lift your right leg. Point. Flex. Point, flex. So point hard, flex hard. 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, down. Point, 2, 3. You can hold your down, forward, reach again. Sit tall, hands behind you. Push your chest out, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And release. Okay, come down onto your back. Now, if you're quite tight, I recommend using the flex band. If not, you can use your pole. So you can start with your pole. If you're using the pole, it's behind your calf. If you're using your band, pop it over your foot. Breath in. Exhale, draw that leg in. All right. Point the foot, flex the foot. Point, flex. Point, flex. Point, flex. 2 more. Point. 1 more. Point, flex. All right. Bend the knee. If you're using the pole goes to the sole of the foot. Otherwise, you're using your band. Pull the knee into the chest and then straighten. Bend, straighten. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, hold that. Leg straight on 1. Push up through the heel. Holding. 3 breaths. One more. All right, if you're using the pole, pop it down. You can keep using your band. Grab the foot, the right foot, with your hands. Now, what I want you to do is pull that knee out to the side slightly. It may not go there, so if you just have to pull that knee into your chest, that's fine. But I want you to try and bring it out so it comes down under the armpit and hold. So using your hands or the band to continue to pull that knee down a little bit more. 2 and 1, release. Bend up your left leg, cross that right ankle over that knee. All right, arms out to the sides. I want you to roll the legs to the right, and you're going to use that right foot to pull that left knee down. Now just hold it here for 3 breaths. Come back to center. All right, I want you to roll to the left now. Just let that right foot lightly touch the floor and use your left hand to push that right knee open. All right, release that. Come back to center. Pull the knees into your chest. Inhale. Exhale, using your left knee to increase that stretch. Left knee to increase that stretch. Left knee to increase. Now roll the legs to the left slightly and pull the knees in again. 1. Pull it in again. 2. Pull it in again. 3. Bring it back to center and release. Okay, we're going to do all of that on the left side. So you're using a band, you're going to put the band over your left foot, otherwise this pole is coming in behind your calf. All right, inhale, exhale, draw the leg in. All right, now point and flex, point and flex. All right, those with the pole, pop it down. Oh, sorry, no, we're going to take the pole around the sole of the foot. We're going to pull that knee into our chest and we're going to straighten and bend. So you're doing that with the band or the pole, whatever your flexibility allows. All right, do 3 more. 3. We did a few more. Let's do 3 more now. 3, push up through that heel. 2. All right, 1 and hold. Hold that stretch, push up through the heel. All right, so you can remove the pole and use your hand, or you can use your band. You're going to grab the sole of that foot, you're going to pull the knee into your chest, or ideally, see if you can open it up slightly and pull it down under that armpit. Okay, release. Bending up this right leg, left ankle over that knee. I want you to roll the legs to the left first and use that left foot to pull that right knee down to the floor. Let's hold it here for 3 breaths. Come to the center, roll to the other side. The foot's just lightly going to touch that floor and you're going to use that right hand to push that left knee open. Release, bring it back to center, pull the knees in. All right, inhale, exhale, use the right knee to keep driving the stretching more. Twisting to the right slightly. And knees in again. 1, 2, 3. And release. Tuck both knees into your chest. Hands behind your knees. All right, straighten both legs. So push up through those heels and bend. Push up through those heels and bend. 2 more. 2. 1. Release. Feet to the floor. Roll onto your right side. Then do a quad stretch here. I want you to reach back and grab that left foot. Right, so pull the leg back, squeeze your glute, and then tuck. Push your foot into your hand and use your hand to resist. Release a little bit, and then pull it back again, and pull that engagement again. So squeeze your glute, tuck, push your foot into your hand, use your hand to resist. All right, release. Let's roll over to the other side. Push back, grab that foot. Put the leg back, tighten the glute. Tuck. Push the foot into the hand, use the hand to resist. Again, release a little bit, then we're going to pull back again. Tighten the glute, tuck, push the foot into the hand, use the hand to resist. Release. Roll onto your tummy. I'm going to do a proper movement, so if you want to come up onto your hands. Tuck the elbows in, arms, fingertips in line with the ears. Come up to a half cobra first, so keep your elbows on the floor, then from there extend up into it. Wherever you're comfortable to go. Elbows to the floor, chest down. Inhale, press up. Press floor, chest down last. So chest first, elbows last. Come up. Down. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. 1 and hold. All right. Push your right shoulder back and look over that right shoulder. Come back to center, move to the left. Come back to center, 2 more each side, to the right. Center. Left. Center, 1 more each side, to the right. Center and to the left. Center, down, push up and back into your rest position, reaching the fingertips out as far forward as you can. All right, I want you to lift your right hand down. Lift your left hand down. Do that again. Right hand down. Left hand down. All right. What I want you to do now is turn your hands over so your palms are up. Try and lift that right hand down. Left hand. Right hand. Left hand. Release, taking the hands out to the side, thumbs up. Stay here. Rotate the hands around the other way as much as you can. For 3, rotate. 2, engage those shoulder blades. 1, bring the hands in beside you. Push up. Curl the toes under, into an up stretch, or just make your way up standing. Bend the knees, walk the hands in towards your feet. Do a slow roll up. Engage the hands behind your back. Lift the arms up high. Drop down. Lift the hands up high. Drop down. Lift. Down. Press down to the floor. Look to the right. All right. Nose to armpit. Push that left shoulder back. Right hand is going to come lightly on the back of that head. And increasing the stretch just ever so gently. Pushing the left shoulder back and holding. All right, release. Engage the hands behind your back again. Lift, come back to the front, turn to the left. Nose to armpit. Push your shoulders back. Left hand behind the head and slowly, and it's very gentle. Release that, engage the hands behind your back again, lift back to the front, look up, look front, release, tuck and press out. Up and reach back. Up to the ceiling, to the left, and up to the right, and up. Release, roll down, crown of the head to the floor, bend the knees, tuck the tailbone under, slow roll up, and thank you. And I really did go over, but I wanted to give you a bit more time. So everyone else got a little bit extra back for their buck. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Claire. Hello.
Hang on. Thank you.
Thanks, Claire.
Yeah, no, thank you. I got the vitamins and things that you said to get.
Good.
Yeah.
And keep taking them for a little bit after you recover.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.